So hello my dear friends, welcome back. Welcome to your channel Cooking Astrology. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for subscribing my channel and liking my videos. Thanks a lot. So let's continue our journey, our discussion of planets through Navamsa Chart in Vedic Astrology. And in this particular video, let's try to understand planet Sun placement in the 12th house of your D-9 chart and what are going to be the positive, negative, karmic and even spiritual results that are specifically associated with this placement. Let's try to decode in this particular video. Also, very first thing, you need to have some basic understanding with regards to the functionings of the 12th house of the D9 chart. Only then you will be able to blend the energy of Sun in the 12th house. Now, the very first thing, 12th house of the D9 chart is the final resting place of your soul. Okay, so that is the end point, you can consider it as. Secondly, this is also the house which particularly governs the spiritual progression in your own life. Most of the time, in order for you to check from which areas of the life, or if you want to check timings also, pay attention towards the planets that are sitting in the 12th house. This is going to be giving you the exact indication of when and how that spiritual progression is going to be happening into your own life. Thirdly, this is also the house which represents any sort of combined foreign travel which you are going to be taking with your spouse and life partner. Many a times the event of marriage, event of foreign travel, they are also interlinked with one another. Even many a times the event of marriage or marrying a partner outside of your community, specifically people in the foreign land and foreign country. So foreign marriages are also going to be strongly connected with the influence of the planets which are posited in the 12th house. And this is also the house which represents any sort of disease aspect which is particularly connected with your spouse and life partner. Even in order for you to check any sort of genetic diseases which are specifically coming through your own lineage or some family lineage, and that particular disease are actually getting forwarded into the next generation. So that is also connected with the 12th house. Now at the same time, if disease part is seen through the 12th house, it means there are going to be some sufferings which we can also see. And because of that sufferings, I will tell you, this is the house which have the capacity to give you the highest spiritual progression into your own life. Now, whenever planet Sun, which is naturally the soul or it's the Atman, okay, it's a natural soul significator. As soon as it's hitting the 12th house of the D9 chart, here first of all, soul is going to be finding its resting place completely. But here I will tell you, the journey of the soul is going to be very bigger. Specifically, if your Sun is going into the 12th house, in the beginning stages of your own life, first of all, there are going to be many responsibilities of your own family which you need to be going through into your own life. This is also the placement which have the capacity to bring a lot of karmic parents, specifically karmic father, into your own life. Or the father side family is also going to be having very strong karmic association in your own upbringing. Even in order for you to understand how my life is going to be getting reshaped, specifically after the age of 21, because 21 is the maturity age of planet Sun in Vedic Astrology. So how my previous karmas before the age of 21 actually have the capacity to impact my other half of the life in the positive or negative direction, that part you can also going to be predict using the dignity of the Sun. Now, if the dignity of Sun is pretty weak in the horoscope, it means it shows from the very beginning stages of your own life, you need to take a great family responsibilities, or you yourself need to become the father actually. Okay, like you need to become the father and protect the family as a whole. And that is where these individuals in the beginning stages of their own life, they tend to start giving things away, like that are going to be having very big heart. Like I will try my best to, I will give things away, give things away. So Sun is going to be here dissipating a lot of urja or lot of energy. You can also connect this part as a burning of karma. Okay, like as soon as you try to give anything away, maybe in the form of knowledge, in the form of money, in the form of helping someone, caring someone. So that is the dissipation of some karma which you are actually putting in this universe. Now that same karma is going to be returning to you back, specifically in the later stages of the life. So around the age of 42, 48, when your karmic axis, the Rahu and Ketu is going to be getting matured, this actually have the capacity to help you to gain a lot of positive karma into your own life. On the other hand, I will tell you, even if the strong is very powerful, Sun is very powerful in the 12th house, still I will tell you it's going to be creating a lot of karmic association between you and your father, or specifically from the family which you are going to be coming in. Because understand one thing here, this is your own astrological chart. And if you are having sun in the 12th house, it means there is going to be some karmic connectivity between you and your spouse, also connected with the foreign land and foreign country. Like it may be like after getting married, you are moving abroad, or maybe at the time of beginning in the career stages, you are going abroad for maybe taking some education or like doing some job also. And with the help of that professional friend circle, then you are going to be getting introduced to the future spouse and life partner. So these kind of connectivities can also going to be connected with the Surya placement in the 12th house. Apart from this thing, this is also a bit challenging placement when it comes to the spiritual progression at the same time. Because understand one thing here, I told you initially this is a very responsible kind of a placement. Like sun in the 12th house is going to be not only taking the burden of the family, but it's going to be taking the burden of the society as a whole actually. So sun is going to be also like feeling lot of contradiction with his own belief system, with the belief systems of the other people at the same time. And that is also the main reason why the more and more exposure which you are going to be gaining because of this sun placement in the 12th, the more this will going to help you to broaden your own mindset or your own consciousness. And as soon as that consciousness part is going to be getting broadened, these people, they tend to understand the true realities of the life. True realities mean like they are going to be asking the reasons for everything. Like, okay, if I want to get married, so what is the reason why I'm here? Am I only meant for marriage? If I'm working, so my life is only for work here. If you are making money, if you are even taking care with regards to kids also. So sun is going to be actually taking some deep like philosophical kind of a approach towards dealing with each and every matter. And if that deep philosophical approach is absent, or if that spiritual bond between you and the work, or if the society, or with some other people, specifically with the family, so if that spiritual bond is not going to be there, then I will tell you sun tend to keep you away from everything. And then this is going to be a more of a path of loneliness and secludedness at the same time. Because I told you, after taking lot of responsibilities in the very beginning stages, sun is going to be gaining much higher understandings. Like what is the reason, purpose. So sun will easily find the answers of these things. It may be like the soul or the Surya have the capacity to take you into the field of Vedic astrology, and then with the help of Vedic astrology, you are going to be gaining all the knowledge, workings behind everything actually. So this is also very good placement if you want to go into the field of Vedic astrology, numerology, palmistry also. And as soon as sun is touching any spiritual point, it may be you are suppose gaining some spiritual knowledge, maybe you are getting in touch with Vedic astrology, or you are like doing some sort of a spiritual retreats that are actually going to be helping you into some sort of awakening. It may be small awakening actually. Even the small awakening with the sun is going to be felt like 200 times extra. Like you are going to be feeling from the inside like there is something which is present inside me. And that is where your own consciousness and subconsciousness is going to be meeting with one another. Many a time this placement is also going to be giving you a lot of instincts actually. Instinct in the form of intuition, farsightedness, like what is going to be happening in future with that person, or if something is going to be bad, if there are some enemies which are going to be present up there, sun have the capacity to sense everything. So this is going to creating a lot of senses in the 12th house. You can also link this sun placement with some sort of sixth sense or some exceptional qualities which are going to be present inside you. If you are having sun in the 12th house, I even request you to try to do lot of sadhana, because this is the resting place of the soul. Just like I will tell you, sun is the Atam Karka Graha. In the D-1 chart, sun is actually a soul significator. In the D-9 chart, the Venus is the soul significator. So here you also need to check the relationship between planet sun and Venus at the same time. Because many a time I will tell you, the relationship between planet sun and moon also going to be representing the spiritual progression or the areas from where the progression is happening. Here you need to do one simple thing. Pay attention towards the sign of Leo in the D1 chart. Look wherever the sign of Leo is going to be posited. So the major setbacks which you are going to be receiving from that area is going to be creating spiritual progression. Suppose sign of Leo is in your 7th house of marriage. Setback from marriage and relationship will going to create spiritual progression. Suppose the sign of Leo is posited in the 2nd house. So family is going to be becoming the reason. If it is in the 3rd house, your siblings are becoming the reason. In the 4th house, mother is becoming the reason. In the 10th house, father is becoming the reason. So in this way, you can easily link, first of all, like what is the reason behind you taking some spiritual progression. And relationship between planet Sun and Venus in your own astrological chart is also going to be representing up to what extent you are going to be going much deeper into the spiritual side of the life. Because I will tell you, after a certain moment or after a certain point, I will tell you, Sun is no longer going to be bothering for the opinions and the ideologies of the other people. Because I told you, Sun have eventually become highly mature. Like at the age of 21, they think like a 40-year-old personality. And because of that exceedingly mental maturity inside these people, they know the exact workings of how the things are going to be working around them actually. And that is the reason in the later stages, I will tell you, if your Sun is forming a strong yogas, any Raj yogas in the D1 plus other divisional charts also, this have the capacity to become you a very good spiritual guru also. As an advisor, even as a teacher, as a preacher also. Any sort of consulting activities or guiding activities where you have the capacity to guide someone. I have seen many people that are actually dealing with the death kind of a scenarios, emergency kind of a scenarios, or some sort of empathetic situation. So that is where Sun actually have the capacity to perform exceptionally well. Sun is not going to be doing exceptionally well where a lot of technicality is going to be there. Keep that point in your mind. In order for you to have some soul satisfaction, either you are working somewhere where some emotions are there, some spiritual aspect is there, or if I will tell you, you will be able to join some non-profit organizations that are either working with women welfare, animal or child welfare. So that actually have the capacity to experience the more positive urja of Sun inside you. So this is the analysis with regards to Sun placement in the 12th house, and I hope you have gained some deep insights in this particular video with me. If you are having any queries and consultations with regards to your Sun placement, you can just drop me an email and I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Also make sure to subscribe my channel below, hit the like button if you really enjoyed this video, and I'm going to meet you very soon in the next video. Till then, bye bye and Hare Krishna.